Hey guys, welcome back to Sip, Savor, and Celebrate. I'm Chris.
And I'm Devin. We've got part 2 today of home projects.
Yes.
What that means is we've taken some of our not so favorite tequilas and bourbons.
But let me change that, because today is going to just be one that I didn't like.
Okay.
That we're changing. That I decided. But hey, remember, subscribe. Hit that notification bell. Tell all your friends about us. Come on over and join us. I think maybe even after we do a couple of reviews today, what do you think? Maybe we might even do a live. Who knows?
Sure.
Just keep checking in with us and just enjoy the time with us. Okay, quick housekeeping. I got to correct myself. Yesterday I said better than barrel staves. It's not better than barrel. It's beyond barrel staves. So these are the beyond barrel staves. So as you can see, this is the American oak. This is the French oak, and this is a char number 3. This is a char number 2. But basically, you just put them in the barrels and let them go, or put them in the bottles and let them go. Now with the tequila from Costco, I actually put it in a little mini barrel that I got for Christmas. Unfortunately, those little mini barrels, you lose a lot of tequila. They call it that's the part that goes to the angels.
Okay.
I literally put 1.5 of these full into that barrel. This is all that's left.
Okay.
Yep, and the same thing happened with the bourbon. I took the mash number 1 from Buffalo Trace, and I put it in the barrel and aged that. We're going to do those on a Whiskey Wednesday. But these two are the ones from Beyond Barrel, and this is the one I was telling you about that's a spiral that I got from Amazon. So anyways, so we've got American oak, French oak, French oak, French oak, and French oak.
Okay.
I just like the taste of French oak.
Oh, I don't disagree. It definitely enhances or brings out.
It's like caramel, you know?
Yep, and it's a creamy caramel, absolutely. Well, let's see. We've got Padrecito.
Yep, Padrecito.
And all of these are made properly.
Correct.
They are not diffused. They have very few, if any, additions to them to enhance flavor.
Yep.
Because we learned in a previous episode that the ones that do put additives in there don't really age that well.
They sometimes have an adverse reaction.
Correct.
Right? Yeah.
And then we've got the
El Luchador.
Yep, the tequila from Kirkland, the El Luchador, and
G4.
The G4.
I always love G4.
And then the Casa Pecados.
Casa Pecados. This is the one that I said if you watched our Casa Pecado video, this is the one that when I got it, it smelled so disgusting. The gold one was gross. Like gross. I get having a little funk and some of that cheese in there, but not cheese or spoiled milk. This smelled like spoiled milk. But they were so awesome when I talked to them and told that. She sent us a new bottle. The new bottle's amazing.
And they have followed us all the long way as we've grown and become, and are still growing. 73% of our followers are still not subscribing.
Please subscribe.
You 25 to 30-year-olds, please subscribe. That's how you're going to get our latest content.
Yep.
Our 45 to 50-year-olds, you're in that same class. Please hit the notification, like, and subscribe, because we appreciate you all, because that helps us grow.
All right, let's get going on our project number 2. So let's go ahead and start with the Padrecito, which Padrecito as a Blanco is one of my favorite Blancos. Ooh. for a budget. I call it a budget brand because it's only $45. Now this particular one, if you are a bar owner, this is actually made, and it's a dream child of David Rios. He is a bartender. He's actually world-renowned bartender. So it was made by a bartender for bartenders. And it's actually really good, and it's organic. Correct. It's no additives. It's a wonderful Blanco. We're going to do a Blanco review later down the road. We just got to, we got to get a hold of him. Our buddy over at Benchmark.
Yeah.
All right. So this is the
That is
American.
absolutely delicious on the nose.
Yeah. This is our American
I
oak.
almost get like an oaky pear.
An oaky pear. Okay, I get some fruit on that. I still get the agave though.
Oh, absolutely.
And a lot of your añejos and extra añejos, sometimes you actually lose the agave, which is not fun. No, I get the agave. Oh, I get such pleasant barrel notes. So, like, I get baking spices now. So I'm getting like cinnamon and clove and definitely vanilla. I get that American oak vanilla.
I don't get the vanilla on the nose. Like I said, I'm getting that agave, that pear, that almost kind of like a spicy pear dessert, like a cobbler.
So if you can see that, that's a nice straw. It's a little bit dark straw, but not very, very dark. Like you'll see French oak. You can't not notice the difference.
Correct.
These are really dark, deep amber, and this is a nice straw color. You know.
Well,
salud. Let's try.
Salud,
let's see what we got.
That is delicious.
It is really good. Boy, there's some mint in there. Mint. I can speak today. That was the first sip. I'm not supposed to tell you what I think on my first sip. I got to get another one.
But remember, guys, please drink responsible. Don't be, drinking and being stupid. Don't be driving afterwards. Make sure, if you are going to drink.
Please, drink responsibly.
You are, doing it in a responsible way.
I'm absolutely in love with this. I'm not going to lie. I absolutely love this. I think that's going to be a regular project for me, especially at a bottle that's only $45.
I am definitely not mad at this either. The flavors are amazing.
It's like if a tequila met the smoothest whiskey.
I agree.
I can't describe it any better.
I agree. And so you get all the beautiful agave and the baking spices. To me, there's a little bit of brown sugar that shines just a little bit more than like a cinnamon or an allspice.
Okay.
I get a little bit more of a brown sugar to that. But no way, shape, or form is the brown sugar way overpowering like some of the recent bourbons that have come out that are specifically the brown sugar.
Oh my
bourbons.
God, that was
I'm
so
not
horrible.
mentioning names.
It was a celebrity one. That's for sure.
Two celebrities have them out. And,
I'm sorry. This would even pair well with a nice cigar. Just sit out here, chill. I'm glad that the wind died down.
I thought about stopping in for a cigar, and I'm like, I didn't come that way, actually. So I didn't go where I normally go for cigars. And then, yeah, that mint is just super subtle on the back.
Mint and cinnamon, baking spices, and cooked agave. Oh, it's so wonderful. Like I said, it's like if you were to combine a beautiful tequila with a very smooth blended whiskey of some sort.
Absolutely.
That's what I think.
So there you guys have it. The first one, definitely a hit. This is now an añejo, right?
This is actually all of them are extra añejos now.
Extra. So
3 years
as an XA.
So like I put it in. So I wrote it. I see when you do your projects at home. You maybe put a little note on it so you know what to do. So like here, I put on here, I started the aging project February 2nd, and it was done April 27th. And that's when I took it out, which would equal the 3-year mark. I'm hitting for the 3-year mark. I don't have it on this one because I had it taped to the actual mini barrel. Here, I put this one in March 31st, and it came out the 23rd of this month. This one was on April 1st and came out June 24th, and I don't have the sticker for that one. Now, for if you're looking for a decent tequila to have at home, whether you're going to use it for making palomas or making your margaritas and stuff like that, and you don't want to spend a lot of money, $25 at Costco, great tasting tequila. And I thought, well, shoot, if it's a great tasting tequila and I'm going to use my barrel for the first time, I can get 2 of these big bad boys for $25 a piece, and let's see what it looks. So this was my very first start of my aging project. And look at how it still coats the glass. Correct. I mean, that's just wonderful.
What I like, though, is it is very, very flavor forward instead of any type of alcohol forward.
Caramel. Do you get that caramel? I love French oak. I love the French oak effect. It is so beautiful and caramely.
See, now, I would tell you that it's an agave cream.
Ooh, yeah. Yeah, it's very creamy.
I don't get that caramel on the nose. I get a creamy agave that is kind of started to sweeten.
Oh, my God. This smells so sweet, so caramely. It's just, that's the best way I can put it. It's just sweet caramel beautifulness. Maybe like a caramel apple. Like a green apple. And
I can't say bless you.
Thank you. Sorry about that.
I can't say I get the apple to it.
This kind of makes me think of the Ray Soul. Oh my
Okay.
God. It makes me think of Ray Soul. A $300 bottle. I'll go with this for over $300. Salud.
Salud, guys.
That is a spicy barrel. It's not heat spice. It's kind of like a. I'm getting like I'm getting a little bit of the. It's not as strong as the last one, agave, but I get the first sweet cooked agave followed by cinnamon and mint. Yeah, cinnamon, mint, maybe a little clove. But as you smell and taste at the same time, man, that is so good.
See, I do get the cinnamon. I do get the mint on the back.
Mm-hmm.
On the front, I'm getting that agave with that caramel or your caramel apple. Mm-hmm. Is what you're getting on the front, and then as it sits and, for lack of a better term, mellows on the palate, it gets very spicy and very minty.
Yeah, it's not so much. It's not a ton of heat. There is a slight bit of heat here. Like that one, I didn't have any heat at all. We're talking mild.
I would say, if anything, it's either the cinnamon or the allspice in there. That to me is at almost an unbearable level, being like an 8.5, 9.
Ooh,
which
okay.
I don't like my cinnamons there. Like,
yeah.
For me, I want a cinnamon to be like a 3 or a 4.
Okay.
Like, I want it to be nice. And so for me, that cinnamon or that allspices is topping that chart where I'm kind of like, ooh, okay. But overall, a great
Oh my gosh.
age.
Yeah. Oh my God. What a great project that was. That was a good one. I'm not going to waste that much tequila though. The Angels took too much on this one.
That's because it was that good.
It was that good. They kept taking it on me,
And the barrel was a gift, but where did the barrel come from?
So that was, it was on Amazon. They ordered it up on Amazon, and I can't remember the name of the,
Because if you guys are looking to get into aging and want the appearance of a barrel, they're really cool. It's about that big, and it's an actual barrel. It would be great to, go ahead and have a conversation over and try your hand at your own. If you are looking to try an age without a barrel, the staves are the way to go. El Luchador is our next one. And this one is June 23rd, so this one just finished. Ooh.
And those are personalized too, those little mini barrels. And
I hope
they're
this
about.
tastes better than it smells.
Okay. Now this one, I literally took out the staves out of both of these.
Right.
And I did something extra after I took the stave out of it. Well, let me. The barrel itself was 40. It's for the $65 is what I'm seeing here on Amazon for the little 2-liter mini barrels that are customized, so it's got my name on it and all that fun stuff. The Better Than Barrel, I think I spent $30 for 2, which is not bad.
And if you guys happen to be watching this and you happen to be a store owner, a liquor store owner, someone with a liquor license, drop us a comment, because we are looking at possibly doing a Sip, Savor, and Celebrate barrel.
Barrel select, yep.
In which we, will choose what we think is going to be the best. And we would love to have it, partner. And we would love to have it in a liquor store near you. And so, please drop us a comment. Let us know what you're thinking, and we would be more than happy to get in touch. Whether it's Chris or myself, both of us monitor all of our comments and respond. So please, absolutely do that.
So I'm going to finish what I started when I was. I took out the staves today. Now the other ones, they've been resting for a long time without the staves. These, I just pulled them out today. However, I did something different with these 2 bottles. I actually ran them through an aerator, because I did read that there are some tequila companies that like to run their tequila through an aerator, and that it kind of sometimes blooms it and makes it a little bit open up, I guess. I know that we discovered aeration in wines. So like you take a great red wine, and it might taste good right away, but run that thing through an aerator, and you're going to see a whole nother level of complexity that you didn't even know was there.
And if you don't have an aerator, put it in a big pot, pitcher, and let it sit out.
Or throw it in a blender. Yeah, I've done that before. Throw it in a blender. It aerates it. It changes the flavor. I can't tell you. Okay, so this is El Luchador. We have not done the review of just the El Luchador itself. We have them in the home, but this is now
in the studio. Yeah.
Yep, we have them in the studio. Just letting it open up a little bit.
I hope this one tastes better than it smells. To me,
no, I'm not mad at the smell.
To me, it smells like a greasy rag out of a toolbox.
Interesting. I don't get that at all. I get a powdery like agave that's soft. It's soft, and I get baking spices. I get a little bit of it's not like punch you in the face with this French oak. This one is like, you've got French oak.
Correct.
This one's a lot softer for some reason. I'm enjoying the smell. It's just a little bit. I like this one smell a little bit better than this one, but this one is just only because everything's muted. I think it doesn't feel as or doesn't. Well, now I'm getting caramels.
Like I said, the nose on this one is very unique, and I don't know
there
if
is a difference.
because it's taking a while to open up.
Yeah, the more I'm getting this through, the more. Oh, I'm like, what's that? Oh, it's a sailboat behind us. Yeah, the more I let it, if you'll notice, we're swirling the glass. That's why these. And then we didn't go all out on those Denver and Lively, which I would love to. The Denver and Lively glasses are awesome. They come with a great, carrier and a cover for them. But I just wanted to see, these are very similar, and they're only like 17, 18 bucks on Amazon. But they're perfect for swirling and not getting it spilt all over you most of the time. And then you can stick your nose in there and not stir it with your nose.
I do often get tequila on the nose. Hey, but we're drinking tequila, so you should. If you get something else on the nose, you got an issue.
See, the more I'm swirling, the more it's opening up, and I'm getting the caramels, cinnamons.
I am getting the cinnamons now.
Just a slight hint to mint.
No, I'm kind of going down like spiced
cobbler. Okay, baking spices. Yeah, cinnamon and clove and
like a citrus in there. So whether it be an apple or like a peach or something
like an orange peel, maybe.
Sure, an orange cobbler. Sure.
Is that a thing? An orange cobbler? Could you even make that work? Oh. But no, I agree. Peach cobbler, without the peach smell. Yeah, I'm letting this, as we're letting it sit, it's changing.
Correct.
And it's smelling much better, and it's coming alive. Are we ready?
Sure.
Salud. Salud.
Now that is so different on the palate.
Oh, that's very nice.
So different.
I get everything I ended up smelling. I get the beautiful baking spices. I get the cooked agave. Oh, that's just nice to me. Maybe you hate it. I don't know.
I get an agave caramel cream.
Yeah, I agree.
I don't get the spice on the front of it. Again, it seems like the cinnamons are hitting on the back end as the finish. Not quite as high.
I'm going with that cobbler.
The cinnamon spices. Level as the
No,
Kirkland,
you're right.
But it is still there and noticeable.
It's softer.
In comparison, yes.
I enjoy it. I think that's another win to me. For me, so far, I'm all in on these ones.
Well, Santiago, you missed out on home projects.
We'll let you taste them. Come on now. The tequila hunter, Santiago, is out hunting tequilas.
I know.
Hopefully he's going to find me one that I...
Yes, yes, the tequila headhunter is out. Hopefully, because we know you're going to watch this, hopefully you got some sleep and you're doing it smart.
Yeah, he said he was up for 30 hours. I just talked to him a little bit ago. My goodness. Now this is G4. I love G4 as
Go
it
grab
is.
the regular Blanco, please.
Okay. I will be right back.
Well, the reason I say go grab the regular Blanco is because we've aged the Blanco, but I'm curious nose-wise where we started to where we ended up. And so that's why I said, hey, just grab that real quick. We are outside of the studio, so we actually have to go inside and get it. So that's the momentary interlude. But G4 doesn't hide anything. This is a Michigan brand. You can get it here. And please check out our content because we did do an entire drink through of this line. But we did also age this one, and so that's why I'm kind of curious as to where we started and where we're going to end.
Thank you for holding. How may I help you?
That is exactly what I was wondering. Okay. I mean, we could pour it if you want, but...
Okay. that's way different.
Exactly. That's why I said go grab it, because I'm curious. Well, since you brought a glass.
That's good.
So far, on the nose.
That is like night and day.
These are our wins, by
Aw, poor thing.
the way. I know, but he keeps moving, see?
Oh, okay.
But these are our wins.
And yesterday, out of all the ones from yesterday, the only one that was not a win is the 1800, because I got nothing but...
Correct.
I got nothing but the... What do you call it? The saccharin or fake sugar. Yeah.
The horrible flavors that they put into it.
I do love a G4 though.
And that's what we were just talking about. It is local to Michigan. Do you remember the price point? Wasn't it like $50?
It's right around there, yeah. It's right around $50.
You know, $50 for the Blanco. And just so you could see, same bottles, same nom, just one we've aged with the French oak, one is the actual G4 Blanco.
Yep. This is one of the distilleries that I'm looking at. We're going to go visit, by the way. This is El Pendillo, which our next review is also going to be from the same El Pendillo. Now, I do love the way they do that, and if you go back, do us a favor, go back and watch the drink through of the G4s. It was a great video because, you know, G4 is really good.
So you've heard it twice here.
Oh.
Definitely. Make sure you're checking out our previous content. I know.
That's great. That's a great Blanco.
Absolutely delicious.
If I see this in a bar, you impressed me. You impressed me.
But like I said, on the nose, mine is already blown.
Oh, yes. 100%.
And now this one is all about the spices to me. That cinnamon, that allspice.
Yes.
That cardamom.
Oh, God, this is so wonderful. It's just like a wonderful spice cake or a rum cake. You know what I should do? I should go get the extra añejo and compare my version of their extra añejo with their extra añejo.
We could, but let's do it as a battle a little bit in a future episode. Give you guys something to look at. So, and the reason I wanted to nose that one again is because G4 isn't 100% like an agave, like punch you in the nose forward Blanco. You do get the agave, but it's not like boom, you know. And so
I get like citrus,
correct,
and a wonderful.
And that is, I guess, what I'm missing in the age is that citrus forward or that agave forward.
It's totally different. It is totally different. Not in a bad way.
But
not in a bad way. But
where you're getting all those other spices that are coming out.
Salud.
Salud. That one is definitely a sipper all day long.
I'm not mad at it. And it's much, much cheaper. My version is much, much cheaper than going to actually extra añejos. I mean, extra añejo because these are fake extra añejos. I'm going to say it because we did it with it's still real stuff. It's still getting barrel influences. It's just cheating time.
Correct.
You're just cheating the time. And extra añejos, why they cost so much is because they're spending minimum of 3 years plus in a barrel, not making money, not doing anything. So once they sell it, they've got to recoup their money. But that's wonderful. That's just a nice spice rum cake almost.
I agree. I would say a rum cake or a tequila cake in this.
Whoop whoop.
All right, last but not least, our Casa Pecados. This one we did some surgery on because it's been through a Brita pitcher, it's been aged, it's been aerated.
Brita picture 5 times. I didn't aerate this one.
No?
No,
Okay.
I did not. 5 times through the bitter filter, and then I aged it. I actually, since I had an empty one of these, I cleaned it out, and then I poured it into there, and then I put one of the now this one was the Amazon curly stave. Rinsing out my palette, rinsing out my glass with water.
But so far... Oh, okay.
Yep.
Okay.
Today is a win-win-win-win. So, so everything is a win so far today. Now you could tell I used the Amazon one because look how, well, I don't know. No, it's the same color. But
Right.
it is. I did use the Amazon French oak. French oak from Amazon.
The nose on that, though, is like candy.
Oh, such cream. So they wanted this, and as you remember, Casa Picados for the sin, and they ferment it with the fibers in there, so you're going to get a lot of cream in this. But then with the cream, you get some good agave. God, that is just candy.
I'm telling you.
Because this is regularly a reposado. So
Correct.
I just took the reposado, and now it turned into an extra añejo.
This almost, to me, feels like, or smells like, a drizzle on a dessert. Like a cheesecake drizzle. Ooh.
So you're talking like a caramel drizzle of sorts. Or flan. Flan.
There you go.
There you go.
There you
That's
go.
the perfect one for that.
There you go.
It even looks like the color from flan.
But
Smells
it is
them.
so good.
Cheers. Oh my God,
That.
that coats the mouth. Yeah.
I don't disagree.
That was good.
So, as we wrap up this episode,
Yes, for sure.
keep in mind you don't have to hate it to try your own hand at aging. You could simply love it and wonder if you could change it to make it just a different version.
So when we do our drink through of the El Luchador, I'm going to include my version so I can add it to the line and see if I think it's better or if it's worse than their line. Same thing, I'm going to do a battle. We're going to do a battle. I'm going to pit this against their extra añejo. That was really, really good. And then when we do our drink of this, might as well include it because Padrecito does not have anything but a Blanco. That's all he does. Other than that, guys, remember, sip, savor, and celebrate.
Cheers.
Cheers.